stop right here. If you are tired of applying for jobs and hearing nothing back, if your inbox is filled with rejection emails or worse, silence, then this is for you because I am about to walk you through 5 steps that will land your dream job. And if you stay until the end, I am going to give you the exact negotiation line. Helped one of my clients get $12,000 more than their original offer. Let me tell you the truth up front. Dream jobs do not always go to the smartest people. So they do not always go to the most qualified people, and they go to the people who are prepared and positioned the right way. The good news is preparation is not luck. It is not magic. It is system. And that is why I built the Get Hired Blueprint. This is not random tips or motivational talk. This is a proven system to stop sending resumes into the void, start landing interviews and offers faster. And step 1, get clear on your target. Most job seekers fail before they even apply because they have no clarity. They apply everywhere and hope something sticks. That is like shooting arrows in the dark. You can waste months that way. Imagine this candidate 1 applies to 50 random jobs a week with the same generic resume. They burn out, they get discouraged, and they stay stuck. So candidate 2 applies to 5 targeted roles, aligning with their skills, values, and career goals. That person gets callbacks because recruiters see direction. The Essential Toolkit tier of the Get Hired Blueprint fixes this problem, and it gives you ATS-friendly resume templates, a quick cover letter generator, a job application tracker, and a checklist, so you avoid rookie mistakes. You no longer feel like you are guessing. You start moving with clarity. And here is the psychology. Recruiters are drawn to candidates who know exactly what they want. When you are clear, they can see you fitting into their organization. When you are scattered, they pass. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain so that he who reads it may run. If your career vision is not plain, no recruiter is going to run with you. So step 1 is clarity. Without it, nothing else matters. Step 2, position yourself as the number 1 candidate. Here is a stat that should wake you up. Recruiters spend an average of 7 seconds scanning a resume before deciding if you move forward. 7 seconds. That means your resume is not just a document, it is your sales pitch. Generic resumes get tossed. Results-driven resumes get interviews. The Essential Toolkit inside the blueprint helps you frame your experience in the language that hiring managers care about. Instead of writing responsible for customer service, you write increase client retention by 20%. And instead of listing duties, you list achievements. Let me share a quick story. I had a client who was ignored for 6 straight months. She used the templates from the blueprint, reframed her resume, and within 2 weeks, she had 3 interviews. The difference was not her intelligence. The difference was presentation. This is also where the Career Accelerator tier comes in. It adds an ATS keyword matcher to beat the bots that screen your resume. If you do not pass the bots, you will never reach human eyes. The Career Accelerator makes sure your application is designed to be seen and not buried. So step 2 is positioning. Are you going to blend in or are you going to stand out? Step 3, master the application process. Most people treat job hunting like buying lottery tickets. They submit, cross their fingers, and hope. That is not strategy. That is gambling. Wealthy professionals and top candidates know every application is a chance to control the story. They tailor their resumes, tailor their cover letters, follow up at the right times, and track every move. They run their job search like a CEO runs a company. The Career Accelerator tier of the blueprint is where this happens. It includes outreach templates for networking. It has thank you and follow-up email scripts. It gives you a tracker so you always know the status of each application. That means no more chaos. Let me be blunt. How many of you have a desktop or downloads folder full of random resumes and cover letters? That is chaos. And God is not the author of confusion. Order attracts opportunity. Here's the psychology. Hiring managers notice patterns. The candidate who follows up is remembered. The one who sends a thank you email looks professional. So the one who stays consistent is trusted. The unorganized candidate is forgotten. I worked with someone who had talent, but zero system. She was applying everywhere with no results. Once she used the blueprint, she had a repeatable process. Within 30 days, she went from silence to 3 interviews and offer. Step 3 is about mastery. You stop guessing, you start running a system. Step 4, dominate the interview. This is where most candidates lose the job and they think interviews are Q&A sessions. They are not. Interviews are marketing presentations. Broke candidates ramble. Prepared candidates use stories, numbers, and frameworks that make them unforgettable. The Career Accelerator tier gives you interview prep scripts and a STAR method guide so you can answer with confidence. Situation, task, action, result. Here is an example. Candidate 1 says, I had a project, so it was tough, but I worked hard and got through it. Candidate 2 says, in my last role, our team was tasked with reducing response times. I designed a new workflow, trained the staff, and as a result, we cut wait times by 30%. Which one do you think leaves an impression? I had a client who bombed their first interview because they froze. They practiced with the blueprint prompt, went into the next one ready, and landed the role. That is the difference between nerves and preparation. And let me add this. God did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power and a sound mind. When you prepare properly, that power shows up in the room. You are no longer hoping they like you, and you are proving they need you. So step 4 is domination, not arrogance, but confidence. You walk in ready to deliver. Step 5, lock the offer and negotiate. Most people finally get the offer and grab it without thinking because they are afraid it will disappear. That fear costs them thousands. Here's the truth. Employers expect negotiation. If they offer you 60, they are ready to give 70. They just want to see if you will ask. The executive suite tier of the Get Hired Blueprint gives you salary negotiation frameworks and counteroffer scripts. It includes LinkedIn optimization and digital portfolio templates to strengthen your brand before you even get to the table. It also has prompts for positioning yourself as leadership material. I had a client offered $55,000. She used one of the salary scripts and simply said, based on my skills and the value I bring, I was hoping we could be closer to 65. They immediately raised the offer to 65. That was $10,000 earned in one sentence. Psychology proves it. People who negotiate their first offers earn more than $1 million extra over their careers. Compare it to those who do not. That is generational impact. That is legacy. So step 5 is locking the offer. Do not beg. Do not fear. Sit at the table like the CEO of your own career. Final recap action. Let us recap. Step 1 is clarity with the essential toolkit. Step 2 is positioning with resumes and keyword matchers. Step 3 is mastering the process with structure, networking, and follow-up. Step 4 is dominating the interview with scripts and frameworks. Step 5 is locking the offer with confidence using the executive suite. That is the Get Hired Blueprint. Now imagine where you could be in 90 days if you stopped guessing and started using this system. Imagine going from silence to interviews. Imagine walking into an interview confident instead of anxious. Imagine signing an offer for thousands more than you expected. Imagine peace because you know you are finally in the role God designed for you. And let me remind you, God did not create you to settle for scraps. He gave you gifts and talents to multiply. If you keep delaying, if you keep saying one day, you are burying the blessing He gave you. Nobody is coming to write your resume for you. Nobody is coming to negotiate for you, but God has already given you the system. Now it is your turn to move. So here are your choices. Keep applying blindly and stay stuck, or grab the Get Hired Blueprint today, follow the steps, and walk into your dream job. The toolkits are linked below. Stop playing small and step into your future. Subscribe because every week I break down strategies that blend faith and systems to help you win in your career. And share this video because someone you know is tired of rejection and they need this truth right now. Quick pause here. I want to give back to you because I know job hunting is not easy. Comment below with the dream job you are aiming for, and I am going to pick 3 winners this week. My job interview prep checklist completely free. And if you do not want to wait or take a chance, the full Get Hired blueprint is linked below, so you can grab it right now and start today. Now comment below with the dream job you're aiming for. I'm going to pick 3 winners this week to send my job interview prep checklist completely free. If you don't want to wait, the full Get Hired blueprint is linked below. You can start today. Subscribe because every week I share faith-driven strategies and systems that help you win in your career. And share this video with someone you know who is stuck in the job search cycle because they need this word. And if you want to go deeper, click right here to watch my video so you can keep building momentum right now.